What's up, everybody? Producer Mike here, and we got this week's Served 5 Setter, your weekly whip around in the world of racket sports. 5 stories in 15 minutes or less every Friday here on the Served channel. So hit subscribe now so you don't miss a thing. And by the way, our Wimbledon Draw Show is also out today. Check it out. Andy and John go toe-to-toe on some picks. Hopefully this time they actually differed a little bit. But let's jump right into it. First up, Holger Rune just found a wild new way to turn rage into revenue. The world number 8 Danish star has launched his own merch store, and the headliner, a smashed racket. Yep, the same Babolat's he obliterated during matches are now on sale. Authentic, signed, and still a little cracked. The price tag, around $7,000. It's not just a gimmick. Rune's making it personal. He's running the store with his sister Alma, and a portion of the proceeds are going to charity. There's also match-worn gear, signed balls, and other collectible stuff from his bag. Now, some fans are debating whether it's genius or just a cash grab, but here's the thing. Rune's not just selling a racket, he's selling a moment, a meltdown, and a memory. Up next, the Professional Tennis Players Association, or the PTPA, just dropped an amended version of their antitrust lawsuit on Tuesday. Now, if you recall, the PTPA first filed the lawsuit back in March. They basically called the biggest governing bodies in tennis a cartel, claiming these organizations suppressed players' wages, limited opportunities, and even hindered rival tournaments. The PTPA argued this hurts both the players and fans. Of course, all those accused governing bodies denied anything, and just last month, they tried to get the whole lawsuit thrown out. Now, the PTPA's amended claim, filed in New York, London, and Brussels, has removed 2 of the original defendants, the International Tennis Federation and the International Tennis Integrity Agency, which is in charge of the doping policies. On Thursday morning, the PTPA released a statement on X saying, quote, "The PTPA and player plaintiffs filed an amended complaint against the tours, providing additional heft and clarity. In addition, the PTPA also sent a letter notifying the judge of active discussions with all 4 Grand Slams, resolving the matters raised in the complaint without the need for further judicial intervention," end quote. The statement on X was accompanied by a series of slides answering questions about the case, including this one, saying, "What is the focus of the PTPA and Slams discussions?" The answer, the PTPA and the Slams are discussing proposed solutions to reform tennis for the good of the players, fans, and all stakeholders. So what's next on the court's agenda and for this case? They'll be addressing motions from the defendants to either dismiss the case entirely or move it to arbitration. We'll keep you updated as this story develops. Now on to the third set, and more big names have withdrawn from Wimbledon before it starts, and others are in doubt. We spoke earlier this week on Served with Andy and John about Casper Ruud and Arthur Fils, along with Sebastian Korda pulling out of the event. Joining those players on the sidelines will be Kai Nishikori, who's been dealing with back issues. And on the women's side, Barbara Krejcikova, last year's surprise champ, pulled out of Eastbourne mid-tournament. She said that she wants to rest ahead of Wimbledon and hopes to be ready to defend her title. Speaking of surprises, French Open Cinderella Louise Buisson lost her first qualifying match, ending her chances at another run at Major Madness. On the bright side, she is still ranked world number 65, a career high. Moving on, keeping in line with people that will not be at Wimbledon this year, line judges. The tournament is going fully electronic for the first time in 147 years. The All England Club says it's all about accuracy and consistency. Players seem mostly cool with it, but it's still a big cultural shift. No more dramatic stare downs, and definitely no more clapping for the line judges who have made gutsy calls against the top seeds. Progress, probably a little sad. Also, yes, Wimbledon's still Wimbledon, but next week, it'll just sound a little bit different. I, however, am going for the first time, so I won't notice a thing. The last set. One thing that's never leaving the All England Club, Andy Murray. The 2-time champ and national icon is getting a statue. But it's not just any statue, Andy's actually co-designing it. Murray will be a part of the creative process throughout the whole time. So hopefully we don't get another statue like Ronaldo. Murray also continues to make a major impact off the court. He's helping lead a major initiative to restore rundown public tennis courts across the UK, especially in Scotland, through the Park Tennis Project. Thousands of courts, a new generation of player, and maybe the next British champion. And this story brings us to our tiebreak trivia. a shameless way to tease your brain and get you to sign up for our newsletter at servedpodcast.com. To find out the answer, go, sign up, put in your email, and it will be in the newsletter. Question is, which member of the British royal family played in Wimbledon, like the actual organized event? You think you know the answer? Go to servedpodcast.com, sign up for the newsletter, and we'll hit you with it. And finally, before you go, here's the weekend draw so you know what to watch, when, and where. First, the WTA 500 final in Bad Homburg will take place on Saturday, June 28th at 1:30 p.m. local time, 7:30 a.m. Eastern. The Mallorca ATP 250 singles final will be held on Saturday, June 28th at 3 p.m., 9 a.m. Eastern. And the Eastbourne, both men's and women's single finals will be on Saturday, the 28th. The action starts at 6 a.m. Eastern. You can catch all the matches on where else? The Tennis Channel. That is your weekend draw. Plan accordingly. All right, Chuckers, that's going to do it for this weekend's Served 5 Setter. If you dig the show, the best way to support us is by subscribing to the channel. It's free, it helps a ton, and it's where all the best stuff lives. Be sure to turn your notifications on because we're dropping our Wimbledon Draw Show today, Friday. Check it out. Drop your comments, smash the like button, tell a friend, all that stuff. Oh, and sign up for the newsletter at servedpodcast.com. As a reminder, this show drops every Friday, and our full-length podcast, Served with Andy Roddick, premieres every Tuesday. If you haven't checked out this week's episode, Andy and John give me secret guide to Wimbledon, which I will be there all next week. Hopefully I see ya. Until next time, see ya.